Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com. We're going to walk through downtown Chicago and ask the citizens here if they've even heard of the detention center, the torture chamber at Homan Square. Most people don't know about this because there's been a blackout in the mainstream media. We want to find out if people are being informed about this very important subject matter, and also ask people if they think that if Rahm Emanuel, the mayor of Chicago, had any knowledge of this site being operational, will that affect the outcome of the upcoming election in April? Have you heard about the black site the Chicago PD's been running, where they've been illegally detaining citizens and holding them without giving them the right to even contact a lawyer?
I have not.
No.
Do you ever watch the news?
No.
No, I haven't heard about that.
Oh, no. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Are you from Chicago?
Yes, sir.
Homan Square, no.
What? You haven't heard about Homan Square? Are you from Chicago?
Yes.
How you doing, ma'am? Can I talk to you really quick? We'll help you with the bags.
Well, not personally until you brought it up. And then I did read about it maybe in the Sun-Times or something online for a minute.
I know it sounds horrible. I have not heard of that. I hope it's not true, but I'm in a real rush.
Okay.
Somewhat.
So what do you know about it so far?
It's supposed to be like a place where you can go pick up your belongings and stuff like that. But I heard just crazy stuff about it, put it like that.
Yeah, I read about it.
So what do you think about that?
I don't.
Okay. I'm good, man. What is this thing?
No, I'm not familiar with it.
You're not familiar with that?
No.
Okay.
No, I have not.
Oh, yeah. It's a black...
The black site?
yeah. No.
See, that's the crazy thing. Are you from Chicago? Yeah. And you guys don't even know about that? Homan Square is a site run by the Chicago PD. They're calling a black site, and that's where they have illegally been detaining American citizens. There's been quite a few people come out who've said they've been shackled to the wall, punched in the face repeatedly. One man claims that his testicles were stomped on, almost like the officer was trying to put out a cigarette. A lady said that at one point that she was shackled to a bench for up to 18 hours, not able to call a lawyer. So how does that make you feel, something like that happening here in America?
No, it doesn't make me feel good at all.
Outraged.
I mean, the other outrage is you haven't heard anything about this, and it's in your own city.
Why isn't the major news networks covering it?
Exactly.
That sounds like stuff that happens in Guantanamo or something.
Well, that's what the hashtag on Twitter is right now, Gitmo to Chicago.
That's crazy.
I hope I never have to go there. That sucks.
Wow, that's crazy.
How does that make you feel that knowing something like that happened?
And you said it's CPD?
Yeah.
They wicked anyways.
But who said it? Why hasn't somebody done something about it?
Well, we're trying to bring awareness to it so people will actually be held.
I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
I have no comment. I don't know anything about this.
I mean, you don't have an opinion on it?
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure if that violates some amendment rights, but I'm thinking it does.
Honestly, not surprised.
So what do you think about that? Do you think that's wrong, that citizens would be...
Maybe terrorists, for all we know.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. You would think that nowadays things would be different, and, that's sad to hear.
To be honest with you, I think there's a lot of police departments that are corrupt.
It's not right. Just getting ready for...
And that's what I've been saying, too, though. If there's one place operational like this, there's, by God, there's got to be tons more across the country, like Detroit, L.A., places like that as well. Where
just the fact that the media is just letting us know now, that these kind of places have been existing all over the place anyway. We're just gonna see more of it.
You wouldn't want to go through something like that, would you?
No.
Exactly, and they're doing something like that here. You ever heard of Guantanamo Bay?
No.
You never heard of Guantanamo Bay?
No.
Okay. All right, well, thanks.
It's kind of concerning. It's scary, actually, that it happened in the United States.
And one of the big questions is wonder if the mayor, Rahm Emanuel, knew about that, and if he did, will that affect his outcome in the upcoming mayoral election?
Well, you hope it would. You hope it would, yeah. I think it's more people know than what's going on, then possibly that would be the case.
Now, do you think that the mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, would know and have knowledge of a site like this running?
How could he not?
Exactly.
Yeah, he probably knows about it.
He'd have plausible deniability. I mean, would he know? I would hope not. I mean, that would be my first thought. I would hope not. But,
Absolutely.
He most definitely will.
But he should know about it, for him to be in the mayor.
So you think that would affect his outcome in the upcoming election?
No, because it's affecting Chicagoans no matter who's the politician right now, as far as I'm concerned.
Are you in support of Rahm or no?
Definitely. Rahm's my guy.
I mean, if the current mayor is aware of it, yes, that would heavily affect the outcome.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It should. It probably won't, but it should.
More people know about it, I'm sure it will.
I just think people don't care that much.
You would hope so, but do you think it'll happen?
Yeah, maybe if the public is more aware about the issue, then it could be.
Well, there's more people aware of it outside of our country than there are inside of it, and locals as well.
Yeah, so I think that's an issue they need to work on, it, make more people aware of the situation.
Rahm is going to get in. It's a done deal.
Do you like him at all, or?
No, not at all.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But I really don't know what to say about it. I really don't know what to say. If he knew about it, I don't think he should become mayor.
We know that Chicago is one of the most corrupt cities in America. The police force is corrupt. Rahm Emanuel is corrupt. And it's no surprise to me that most people are not informed whatsoever of the atrocities happening behind closed doors at Homan Square. Only a few people that we're able to talk to today actually knew about Homan Square and what has happened up there. The atrocities, the horrors, the torture, the beating, and essentially a man had to die out there. So this is something that we need to bring more awareness to. And one of the interesting things, most people agreed that Rahm Emanuel probably had knowledge of this site being operational in Chicago, being used by the police department, and most also said that they thought that would have zero effect in the upcoming mayor election. I'm Joe Biggs with Infowars.com.
The globalists have controlled the mainstream media for a long time, but now they're expanding and making the weaponization even more vicious and deceptive. All the major networks are state-run.
We are partnering this year with the NFL.
The NFL has become a political weapon against the Second Amendment and pushes Obamacare. MSNBC tells us that our children belong to the state.
We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities.
It is more important than ever to realize that we are not the alternative media. We are the true media. The establishment dinosaur press is dying.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
Join us at InfoWarsNews.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Members can share their memberships with up to 11 people. By subscribing, you will literally be buying war bonds in the info war to expand our operation in the face of the tyrants. Join us at PrisonPlanet.tv.